There's a quote that I love in business that says, more businesses die of indigestion than they do of starvation. And I think this is something that we really need to think about, is that I find so many businesses that they want to grow. So they always, every time they see an opportunity, they always say yes because it's an opportunity for growth. But what they fail to realize is that every time you say yes to something, you're subliminally saying no to something else, whether it's the performance of an existing product or team, or whether it's a future idea or opportunity that you may be able to seize that you can no longer seize because you've tied up too many of your resources. And so I really want you to start to think about, before you say yes to more opportunities, starting to think about no. There's another saying that I like, which is, if it's not a hell yes, then it should be a no. Really making sure that this is something that you're absolutely passionate about before you ever say yes. And one of the exercises that you can kind of walk yourself through to help you realize if this is something that's a really good idea or not is, especially with bigger projects, try and write the press release for what your press release would be before you even make the decision to say yes on the product. And what it does is it forces you to answer some really important questions, like what need does this product or service serve in the market? What is the features? What are the features that are going to be really important that we can actually use to sell and pick up more clients? And when you start to write a press release of a decision that you haven't yet made, it forces you to answer some of these questions. And oftentimes you'll realize that this idea that you thought could be a game breaker, really when it pencils out is just something that's more exciting than it is actually useful or beneficial to your organization. So I want to challenge you to start thinking about, be more proud of the no's that you have in your business than the yeses that you have in your business. And we'll make sure that the yeses that you do have are ones that you can really execute on and take advantage of because they're massively benefiting your company. So start to think about writing a press release every time you have a big decision, figuring out what that press release would look like, and it will A, generally provide clarity on whether or not you should move on it, and B, really provide clarity on what's important with that product or feature or service that you're going to be launching.